Hello, and welcome to Mandragora. So this is a sort of side-on 2D, what's it, Metroidvania Souls-like game of sorts. We're gonna have a look anyway. I think you get to, we get to do a bit of character customization. Let's have a look. Can we change class here? Looks like we can't. Let's go with there. Okay.
A pile of seeds. Goat? Oh. I have to dodge next time, or I'm dead.
We'll not spend too much time on this. We'll just, we're gonna say we'll change maybe the hairstyle or something, but it looks like most of this and like the classes and things are all kinda, what's it, greyed out at the moment, so we can't actually change this, I think, at the moment. Right. So I guess we're going in as this guy. Presumably that'll all be available in the full game. I don't know why they wouldn't put it here. It looks like all the menus there ready. I don't know why it's not functioning, but whatever. As an Inquisitor of Crimson City, I've been tasked by the King Priest, to hunt down an enemy of the state, a witch. So we're a witch hunter. Before I mercilessly killed one of her sisters, and was seemingly cursed for it, the King Priest personally tortured her to the point that she divulged Gravseep Swamp as a possible rendezvous point. The lands outside the city limits are lawless and filled with abominations, not of this world. But I am an Inquisitor, and there is no man or beast that can stop me from carrying out my mission. She's like full on like, I am an Inquisitor of the Crown and shall come here to slay the witch. We're very much doing that type of thing then. Okay, is this all the tutorialization we're getting here? Here's the buttons, remember them. Oh god, evades right trigger? Really? Okay. Defender's shield. Wait, but movement and right trigger is roll. So basically evade means... Okay, right. Well, we'll just...
Seems I'm really
figure it
on my
out.
own now.
Block.
Let
Block.
the adventure begin.
I can crouch. Okay, it takes a moment to get up. But you go down pretty much instantly if we need to, like, duck. If I evade up or down, it just moves me back. But if I go to the sides, okay. Block. X is attack. Well, yeah. And if I'm blocking, I'll do a shield bash. Gotcha. Right. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of stats. We have 3 talent points. So we can keep going, we get things like... We'll just have a look at some of these skills, see what awaits us. Killing an enemy permanently increases your max health by 0.01% up to a total of 10%. Interesting. Getting hit generates 5 adrenaline. After defending or parrying an attack, your next weapon attack deals 50% more damage. Not wearing a shield increases your magic resistances by 10%. Wearing a shield increases your physical damage dealt by 5%. Okay. Some interesting stuff here. Oh, what's this? +1 vigor, +1 endurance. So the smaller things in between seem to be like little stat ups. And then we get right to the end here where it's like, you gain special weapon action charge equal to 10% of all adrenaline you generate. Okay. Whatever adrenaline is. I'm assuming that means we can do like some special moves with it or something. You take 30% less damage based on your missing health. Lower your health, the higher the bonus. Okay. And then we can go into different trees. Can I even hover over and like check out what these are? No, you can't look yet. Right. Too bad. I like that. Something I do have to say that I like in games when you can just like freely move if you're using a controller, because it's full controller support this game and it recommends that you use a controller. So, but being able to just for the menu swap to the mouse when I want, and it changes the prompts at the bottom, something a lot of these games forget to do. So I appreciate that they do it. Oh, and we wanted to spend some of those points, didn't we? We could go for one of these. Increases bleed chance by 5%. Or killing an enemy permanently increases. Let's go with that. Let's move towards this. That seems something that you should pick up early in the game. And we'll unlock that next. We need one more talent point. Some sort of weird thingy.
These
Ghoul.
scavengers are never alone. I need to be careful.
That doesn't look ominous as all hell. And okay, just hit him. Why wasn't it letting me do the shield bash, I wonder then? Because I kept pressing the button and it just wasn't. It let me do it once, but then it didn't let me do it again, and now I've nearly lost all my health. So, could be going better. Right. If I rest, does that refill my HP? It does. Now this is touted as being a Souls-like, so are these back? Yes they are. Block. Shield bash. Smack, 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 smack. Right. It's not letting me do my shield bash in this state. Yeah. Oh, I think, yeah, my stamina was out. Okay, yeah. Little green bar at the bottom. Very much a Souls like them. Then interact button. Oh, we've got some items down at the bottom there. 6, I'm guessing bandages, possibly food. Don't know what that is, looks like some iron or something, and then we've got our potions. I've got an inventory. Linen bandage, so lots of health. Increases armor by 25, withstands 10 hits, light leather armor kit. Sharpening stone, increase weapons physical damage by 10% and your physical critical chance by 10% for 2 minutes. Okay. Bit of like a Monster Hunter style item system going on down there. Interesting. Intuitive enough, just jump toward the thing that you want. Press the wrong button, but I could have kind of needed it anyway. Okay, so right, let's just stop trying to be cute and shield bash. It seems to have no range to it whatsoever. I literally, you have to be basically like kissing them before it'll actually get them. Yeah, like, even that wasn't close enough then, and it just drains all your stamina. Best just being on the attack, I think. Tin stone. Okay, I got caught up in some kind of combo attack then, but whatever. We're now out of health potions. And I fell down. Great.
It's too high. I can't reach it.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to go up there.
This must be Old Wickham, or what's left of it.
Oh, that's bad. I don't know what it's doing, but it can't be a good thing. Looks like I was trying to drain my health away or something. Like, what's it? Reminds me of, Dementors off of Harry Potter. With, particle effect it we're doing then. Okay, so we can't. Can't get over to that, can I? Or can I if I go over here?
I need a lockpick.
Ooh, we should activate that. I'm guessing. Yeah, it's another one of these. And these are basically going to be like bonfires then, aren't they? And my goal is to get over here. An essence. Right, so we need more essence. If we are to level up. Okay.
No, it won't open from here.
So that'll be a shortcut later. I'm guessing. Right. Interesting.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Give you a choice, head or guts.
Okay. Heal. And... get him. Okay. We get some cheese and some coal.
Locked.
I'll be honest though, I'm a bit worse for wear. Right. Let's see what's up the ladder. Ow. So I assume he's dead. Oh god. Nope. I didn't grab onto the ladder apparently. I thought he'd just snap onto it, but apparently not. No. Oh. Yeah. Kinda expected you to be able to just... yeah. Also, does my stuff not stay? It does, but it's over there now. This will be a problem, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think a prompt came up and I pressed it, but yeah, I don't think you can grab onto the ladder while you're falling. Right. These usually drop something. They did. I guess you can grab it then. Yeah. Just gonna have to be more careful. We'll just leave him for now, I think. If I can't really look at what's up there, can I? Nope. Ooh. I've got something for it though. Minor mana potion and some coal. Okay, so that's death. Got him. Right. Some small coalesced essence. Can I drop down? No. But it looks like there is some kind of item down there. If I can get there. Okay.
Locked.
Let's rest up because we're about out. We'll level up. Learn this major talent here. And I guess then we're going to go on to here. Killing an enemy generates 20 adrenaline and restores 5% health. Right. Right. So I'm gonna have to go past this big guy here, aren't I? Right, he is going to be a pain in the arse, I can tell. If we wait, yeah, we can get him from behind. Okay, there we go. So I guess we could have gone around, sort of, maybe. Right. Get rid of that. And we have another checkpoint. Might as well rest. Close to leveling up again. I've got to remember I can dodge as well. Right, we'd best not use them, actually. No, I've still not got enough essence to level up. But we won't be far off. We'll just, you know, casually hop down a well. I'm assuming this is where we can get that item from below that guy earlier.
Smells in here.
And that would be a yes. Okay. Doing pretty decently so far. Okay, that's a big one. Ah. So we're going to have to go down there, aren't we, over and over again until we've eventually got him. The worst bit now is that we... yeah. We've lost all that essence. Also, I'm just finding out that you can kind of dodge through things. And I really need some stamina or something. I have to use this. Yeah, I need to do this without losing as much health, I think. That was a bit delayed, that dodge. Right. Maybe there's something to the left. Okay. Maybe we can... let's see. Food. Crafting materials. So I can't just eat them raw, can I? Right. That's unfortunate. Not even the apples. I can't jump down there. Well, last time we went
Metal
left.
hook on the ceiling. I'm gonna need a grappling hook to get through it. It's blocked from this side.
Right. I'll be honest, I had forgotten about these completely. Gonna need that potion now. Right. I think here's where we died, isn't it? Ow. Yeah, I don't know if we can really beat that in our current state. That might just be... might be something we have to just get better at the game for or something. Just maybe like level up or something. That was good. Also good. At least with these, when you're fighting them, you've kind of got some room to maneuver. So I can kind of dodge out of the way. Against that big rat, it's like, yeah, it's just kind of on you, and you're pushed in against a wall. Right. Ooh. Tower shield. Interesting. Okay. I'm taking it that, yeah, can't go through there, so... Right. So the shield might be a bit better. I'll admit, it takes a lot less stamina to block with it. Just based off of that then. Got him. I don't think I can actually shield bash, can I here? Active skills. Light attack, uppercut. Yeah, that would be it. So I guess we can't do a shield bash anymore. Oh well, it was kind of pointless anyway. Well, we're able to block most of it now. Ah. Ow. Let me move. Stamina. Ah. Oh, it's some kind of AoE crap on the floor. Honestly, I don't know what's happening half the time with that, because it's like I was blocking when I wasn't holding the button down, and sometimes I couldn't swing and it wouldn't let me, in spite of having stamina and stuff. It was, I don't know, the combat seems a bit hectic and wonky at times. Can I just enter here and ignore them? Yes, I can. The old Dark Souls strategy of just, you know, run past everything. Just why bother? There's going to be a load of essence down here by the time I'm done with this. We're going to level up, you know, probably 2 or 3 times, I bet. Out of curiosity, oh yeah, that's just spikes there, so that's death. Don't drop into that. Right, no health loss whatsoever. Heal.
Biggest rat I've ever seen. That's not natural.
Right. There's something there. Can I jump to it from here? No, but I can die. Wonderful. I assume that the bosses don't respawn. Right. Oh, we've got a hit on me. Ooh. Okay. Let's see if we can actually get through here. Yeah, the rat does not respawn. So we don't want to go too high or we'll get caught on that little lip. Like we have done again. Oh, God's sake. Mmm. Yeah. It's because your character, yeah, he definitely jumps up off the ladder. He doesn't just jump across. I was kind of pointing the analog stick across, thinking, oh, he'll just... Oh, really? At least I didn't lose health from that. Right. Right. Now pick up. There. Jesus Christ. Let's just go up, because there's probably going to be a checkpoint. Then I'll go back, once I've spent my essence. That makes the most sense.
Get younger all the time, they do. This one must have been ripped straight from his mother's tit before they slapped the helmet on him.
What's this? I thought they stopped trying to get the bodies. No matter. Let's get you some company, boy.
Right. Two of them. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, there's a mage though. That dodge were delayed then. Right. Testing L1 instead of L2, but whatever. It worked, I guess. I wanted to attack it. But, okay, I guess we're doing... Well, I guess you just have to jump over it, okay. Well, that's definitely something under here. Yeah, we've got a bit more than the essence required for that, haven't we? Right. If we go here, defense node, choose an attribute, choose an attribute, choose an attribute. Or here, vitality node. +1 vigor, +1 defense. Or endurance and constitution. Right, let's go here. And we'll move toward here. Constitution, knowledge, endurance. Interesting, okay. Right, before we do that, it's down this way. Okay.
Oh, say, you looking for a guide to Wickham? I'm your guy, Gerald Burrough, adventurer extraordinaire at your service. Not cheap. I'm currently banned from this city. Your misunderstanding in a dice game, and in Miller's daughter. But if you could put in a good word with Commander Claiborne, I'm your guy. Really? You are
Right.
1 in a million, stranger.
See what we can do.
Just remember the name, Gerald Burrough. But if anyone asks, please don't tell them where to find me.
Right, and I take it we're probably gonna go here.
No one passed this point without the commander's permission. Huh?
Why are so many guards around? Wickham, tell them about all Wickham. Why is the road to all Wickham Monastery
The
being guarded?
monastery's been out of use for ages. Aside from bandits taking refuge there, let me tell you, there are places past the cemetery I wouldn't even go in the light of day. Whatever's coming up that way can't be good. Commander can give you a pass to get through, but why would you walk so willingly to your own death?
Right. So that's being guarded. So the commander must be back this way. Right. Let's see what we've got.
An Inquisitor, yeah. I should probably run it by the commander, but I'd rather you just announced yourself. Gotta save my energy for the second shift.
Oh, little mousey, please. Tabby says more, please.
Ooh, what have we got here?
It's not my frog.
Local tavern.
An Inquisitor. Hope you're not here for any of my patrons. I suspect you're looking for Commander Claiborne. He's at the end of the street. Guards outside the door. Oh, and if you ever find yourself back this way, stop by. Got something that might test those famed abilities of a Crimson City Inquisitor.
Oh, we can sell stuff and buy things here. Right. Increases max mana and restores mana per second. Increases max health and restores health per second outside of combat. That one for movement speed. This restores health and mana over 2 minutes. Okay. Interesting. Diagram of the Great Cookbook. Contains 5 cooking recipes. Recipes in this book can be used by a cook. Damn, they're expensive. So I can sell all my crap here if I want. If I want, that is. Right.
Sorry.
Checkpoint. Really more of a fast travel point, that one, I'm guessing, but... yeah. And we're nearly at the commander.
Evening. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
I get the reference. I get that reference.
Hey,
Right.
Neva, you know why I don't trust trees? They're a little shady.
Oh, Dad, you're so bad at jokes.
Right. I'm guessing this is it then.
Here to announce yourself, Inquisitor. Go on in.
Let's pretend I have time for you, Inquisitor. I've no allegiance to Crimson City, but you made it through Old Wickham alone. So you've no doubt got some pressing business. Let's hear it.
I'm looking for a witch in Gravseep Swamp. All way through is blocked and I assume you know a way through.
Aye, you've thinned the numbers of the bandits, I hear. And that's why we're speaking. But I'm fighting for the city on 2 fronts, and can't help but use my leverage to ask for your assistance. The West fell in the night some months ago. Something killed the good lords and ladies. All of them trapped by the massive gate separating them from the riffraff. Then bandits took over Old Wickham to the east, all but cutting off our supply chain. They've been raiding our stocks, coming up through the old ruins beneath the city. I suspect your liege
Right.
leaves you no choice but to get your errand done, no matter the cost. Passage to the underground's back the way you came. For my sake, best of luck, Inquisitor.
Okay. We're about 50 minutes in, so I'm gonna call it there. It looks interesting. I'm curious to see what you can do with the other talent trees. I wonder if your class choice at the beginning only allows you to go down the class tree that you've like the skill tree you've chosen, or if maybe as you go on later through the game, you can specialize into a second class perhaps. So maybe you can kind of, you know, I'm guessing this is some kind of like celestial wizardry type thing here, maybe, or maybe something to do with that. That looks to be, let's see, that's maybe like nature and earth magic or something. That looks to be poison. Another type of magic, maybe like lightning and cosmic stuff, maybe. And then there's this, which is obviously fire. So yeah. Interesting. So I think each of these is maybe a different school of magic, and this is just like your raw combat ability as well. So, interesting. Ah, there you go. Astral relic skills. Wild relic skills. Assassination skills. Chaos relic skills. Fire relic skills. Okay, there you go. Looks like you've got a pretty robust, kind of standard but quite robust like equipment system. Putting all your stuff on and that. All your inventory. Looks like there'll be some crafting and things involved. I don't know if you'll be doing it or you'll be going to like shops that do it for you. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling the Souls-like inspiration on this. Definitely very much wearing it on its sleeve. But yeah, the sort of 2D... I wouldn't normally go for like these 2D side-on games, and I'm not normally into Metroidvanias. So, probably not a game for me, personally. But even I can see, as someone who doesn't normally play games from that genre, that this is quite adept at what it's doing here. Like 2D side-on games, like the graphics for this look pretty good for a like side-scroller type thing. It's got good graphics and lighting. It's really well stylized. The combat feels a bit simplistic at the moment because all there is really is like you can block or you can attack. And that's kind of it. But I imagine when you've got like different magics and weapons and so on, that it probably expands out further into the game, but it doesn't seem to have got to a point where it does that during the demo here, so maybe the demo is just kind of yeah, maybe the systems that they're willing to show off in the demo is kind of just obfuscating the actual, you know, what might be additional complexity to the combat system later down the road. I don't really know, but for now, I would say yeah, I'd be curious to see what the combat system is like further down the line, because at the moment I would probably want it to be a bit better than what it is. But so far I'm liking what I'm seeing, and seeing a talent tree with all these available as well, I'm guessing you can do quite a robust character building things, which is what you always want in RPGs. I'm glad they've included a character creation system, even though I didn't really get to see much of it. It didn't really let me change my character much. But assuming that all those options are available in the release version, I'd say it's probably better than what I would have expected. I wouldn't have expected to really be able to tinker my character much in a game like this and that, but it seems to allow it, which is quite good. I think, honestly, I personally think that all role-playing games should allow full character customization. I think it should just become a standard, because the whole point of a role-playing game is you create and then role-play a character. If you can't properly create them, then it kind of acts as a obstacle in the way there. And that's meant to be the whole point. So I think the only excuse of not having a character customization screen in an RPG these days is if you're using a specific character to tell a specific story that you want, you know. But anyway, yes, so let's exit out. This has been, I think it was Mandragora. Yes, it was. With its big orchestral soundtrack going in the background. Very much reminiscent of games like Elden Ring this bit, but yeah. This being Mandragora. Looks good, honestly, better than I was expecting. I'm not, like I say, I'm not normally into Metroidvanias, I'm not normally into side scrolls and that. But that has pleasantly surprised me. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. More coverage of the Steam Next Fest to come. If you want to keep tabs on the demos I'm covering, look at the other ones. They'll all be in a playlist, as well as all being on the channel. If you hit the subscribe notification bell, you'll stay up to date with that. More to come. Hope to see you in future videos. I'll see you then.